welcome back to the channel. Today is our birthday. It is 1 year to the day that we released our very first video. So to celebrate that, we're going to make a bowl and we're going to give it away to one of you lot. Right, you can take your hat off now. Now this is a beautiful piece of sycamore. It's got an amazing grain and we are going to cut it up. Not in a horrible way, but we're cutting it up to enhance it. And we're going to be enhancing it with some walnut and some ebony. My idea, and the reason why I've been doing a few glue-ups recently, is I want to cut away a section on the sides here and inlay the walnut with the ebony on either side, bordering it like that. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is mark up this blank ready to be cut in such a way that it stays completely parallel. So I'm going to start marking this up and we shall get started. Okay, so that's our measurements done. I'm going to get out my miter saw and cut out these two areas and then we can start gluing up. Okay, I've cut up the bowl blank. I've put this orange line across so when I glue it all back together I can tell whether or not these outer edges are aligned with the centerpiece. I've also spent a couple of minutes and glued up, sorry not glued up, but cut down our pieces to insert. Now what I've got to make sure now is that everything is the right way up. What I mean by that is, first of all, this piece of ebony here, I have a split in it. And that wouldn't be ideal for the top, so that one's going to be upside down. Walnut's fine. This one, majority of the black's on this side, so that'll go that way up. This one, it's all pretty good. Best bit's probably that end. Is it? No, I think that side. Okay. So we'll have that one that way up. And this one. Yeah, see the sapwood's down the bottom. So if I leave that at the base on the outside, most of that will get turned away. Right, I'm going to go and set up to glue this lot up. And I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're all set up for gluing. I've written on the top of the pieces the order they're in, so hopefully I won't get confused. Basically I'm going to get one, glue a side, put it on there, next one, glue it, stick it, etc. Right, no time like the present. Right. That should be tight enough. Right, I'm going to take this in the house and let it dry for 24 hours. It's too cold in the workshop for it to dry properly, so I'll see you then. Okay, we're all dry, we're all set up, so it's time to take it out. Okay, first thing to do is got to mark a centre on here, which is going to be used for our worm screw. That's our initial centre line. That puts the centre at around there. I just want to do a quick across the angles to see if that concurs. And they'll do. Excellent. Right, that's our centre. I'll do that. I'll go and looks a bit scary. Right, I'll go and sharpen up, and then we should get started. Okay, we're all set up. Gouge is sharpened. We can get started. I'm wondering whether I should have chopped off these corners first. Do you know what? I think I should. Right, I'll be back in a second. Okay, our wings are cut off. All sharpened up. Now we can start. Excellent. I like that shape. Whether I want to go a bit straight from the sides, I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to take this foot up a little bit deeper and then think about the sides. Okay, I've got a little bit of problems with the end grain on the ebony, but we should be able to sort that without too much problem. Right, I'll just do some final refinements on this curve, put the recess in, and then we can start sanding. Right, all ready for sanding. As ever, I'll let you watch the start, but then I'll bring you back when it's done. This is just isopropyl alcohol, just to help clean out the grain before we put a sealer on. Let that dry, and we'll put a sealer on. Okay, we're going to go on with a cellulose sealer, because I don't want to darken this sycamore too much with a shellac based one. buff this in. Right, now we're going to cut back the surface with an abrasive paste. We're using a new one available in the UK called True Grit. Right, I'll give this a quick clean over with isopropyl, and then we're going to put a polish on. Right, before I put the final polish on, I've got a small problem area there, which I just quickly need to sand back. I'll not make you watch it all again, but I'll be back in a couple of seconds when I've finished. We'll sort out this little bit here. Okay, with that small problem solved, we can put on the final coat of Hampshire sheen. Once this is buffed in, I'll turn it around. We can start hollowing out the inside. Okay, it's the next day. We've got it turned round, ready to hollow out. I've sharpened up the ball gouge, and I put a glove on this hand because there could be some chips from the ebony, and also the temperature's dropped and it's freezing again. But anyway, let's get this sorted. Okay, hollowing's going well. I need to take away the tailstock now because I need to get into this side here and cut at a steeper angle. Okay, we've got the thickness, just what we wanted on the base. We need to go a little bit thinner on the edges here, and then we can go in with a scraper and start sanding. Okay, right, we're ready for sanding. As usual, you know the drill. I'll let you watch a bit of it, and I'll bring you back when it's done. but that's the usual isopropyl going on just to clean out the pores. Now I'll go on with a sealer, and then an abrasive paste, and then the wax. I'll just buff this in. Right, we'll just cut this back with some True Grit abrasive paste. We'll clean this off with isopropyl and then put the final finish on. Let's let that evaporate and then we'll put the finish on and we're done. Right, we'll give it its final buffing and then we'll take a look at what we've done. Well, there we are, the 1 year anniversary bowl. Sycamore, walnut and ebony. I've had this idea for a while and I'm very, very pleased with the way it's come out. It's quite stylish but in a retro kind of way, so I'm pleased with it. To have a chance to win this, all you have to have done is subscribe to the channel and left a comment on one of the videos we've released since our last giveaway bowl. It's never too late. You can go back, watch the others, leave comments, but as long as you subscribe you have a chance. We're going to be doing the giveaway in 1 week's time, next Thursday, which will be the 23rd, so you've got plenty of time to get your entries in. But before we wind up, I would like to send out a huge and enormous massive thanks to my wife. Without her support and her love, this channel wouldn't be possible. Her boundless energy is completely and utterly infectious and I love her so much. Anyway, and also to you lot, yes, to you lot, you watch my videos, you put up with my mistakes, and you keep following, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Anyway, before I start crying, I'm going to leave you with that. So thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Thank you.